Hey guys, Rollia or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division 2 video. And in this one, we're still trying to cover everything we know about the Division 2. In this video, we're actually going to be looking at the weapon talents that we currently know of that were shown off during E3. Remember, these are all subject to change, so don't go planning any builds just yet until we get the final release and we know exactly what weapon talents we're going to be having and exactly how they're going to work. First up, how are the weapon talents in the Division 2 going to work? Much like the Division 1, we're going to have some common talents and some advanced talents, but the weapon talents are now also visualized on your weapon. So think of it a bit like how the Striker's gear set currently works. You're going to see that icon next to your weapon to indicate how many stacks you have or whatnot. It's going to be very similar to that. This is going to help you keep track of your weapon talent buffs and when it's active. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these talents. So first up, PYROMANIAC. Damage done to targets on fire is increased by 15%, but this requires over 10% weapon damage. Sounds very similar to the disciplined weapon talent that you can get on an urban MDR. Obviously the requirements are just a tad different. Next up is lock and load. Reloading from empty increases weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. No actual requirements for this one. Close and personal. Kills while close double the next shot damage. Hemorrhage. Killing a bleeding target increases critical hit chance by 25% for all group members for 10 seconds. Really like this. The fact that it actually buffs a group could make this a really good talent. But like I've already said, these are all subject to change. Unrelenting. Hitting enemies increases critical hit chance by 5%. This bonus stacks up to 10 times, and missing a target removes all stacks. Kind of like a mini Striker talent, but for a weapon, and instead of damage, it's just the crit hit chance. Very cool. Really liking the sound of this one as well. Kill confirmed. Headshot kills grant plus 10% damage, stacks up to 10 times. All non-headshots reset the bonus. This one is going to require over 140% headshot damage. Sadist. Damage done to bleeding targets is increased by 15%, and this requires 15% crit hit chance. And finally, the last one that we know of is called CAUTERIZE, and this one is damage done to targets on fire for 5% of the damage done. A little bit of a confusing one, I'm not gonna lie. I know it may seem like a short list of talents, but remember, that's only what we could get from the gameplay that we saw during E3, and I can pretty much guarantee there's going to be a lot more talents and a lot more weapons within the full release. And just before I end this video, I thought it'd be cool to actually have a look at a weapon and how the weapon talents are laid out on it in the Division 2. So as you can see, we've got the inventory screen here, laid out a little bit differently, but if you just look down the right hand side of the screen, it's got all of the details about the currently equipped lightweight M4. Very, very similar to the Division 1, but as you'll notice, there's only one talent. Now this talent we have already talked about, but let's just go back over it. This one is the lock and load talent, so reloading from empty increases the weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. Without actually going into the weapon's details though, there is a little icon just underneath the weapon's level to show you what talent it is. Now, as you can see on your screen, I'm going to show you how the talents work. You know, I talked about how the weapon talent will show up on your weapon, whether it's active or what buff it is. You can see that play out through this bit of gameplay here. He's reloaded from empty, and the little icon of that talent pops up next to his weapon there and slowly counts down. I love this little added visual representation to the game. It's super cool, and I know they're not final, but some of these talents sound super cool as well. Some great thought has gone into them, and I do hope we get some very similar in the final product. But guys, that's going to be it for this Division 2 video. If you found it helpful or enjoyed it, then please let me know by either leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here and want to stay up to date with all the things the Division 2, then please make sure to subscribe. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.